spend almost 3 weeks now learning from that hadith of our beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just to conclude the benefit of hadith today, which is the fiqh al-da'wah. What should we do when we convey the message of Islam to others, for Muslims or non-Muslims? And we have to understand, the circumstances of people around us. When we see something wrong, we should not get angry with them. It's natural way to be angry, especially when you see some people doing something wrong in our religion. But sometimes we might deal with the situation with more wise and to have a good result of that situation. Because An-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, when he used to advise people, he never mentioned anyone by his name or to pointed anyone by his self or himself. When we see something wrong, we might go to the person and say, "Oh brother, please, I know you are righteous and you are pious. I would love to advise you. Whatever you did is wrong. This is the wrong way of da'wah." Even when you saw somebody did something wrong, you cannot approach them in that way. Even unless if you are, a team for that person, a good friend of that person, and he will not, get something wrong. But if you don't, if you are not a good friend, don't advise him directly, because Satan will not leave him alone. You can say the general advice, but do not target him directly to say, "You did wrong action." He will defend himself right now. He will not listen to you anymore. This is why An-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say, "رُبَّ أَقْوَامٍ يَقُولُونَ كَذَا وَكَذَا." When he had the 3 young companions, when they asked al-Mu'mineen Aisha about how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam worship Allah Azza wa Jal, when she mentioned to them كأنهم تقالوها, they looked at the ibadah of Rasulullah and they said, this is less, we need to do more because to be forgiven. And one of them, he said, "I will never break my fast. I will do siyam all days." And the second, he said, "I will never sleep during the night. I will stand for the whole night." And the third, he said, "I will avoid marriage. I will never marry a woman. I will stay single until death." Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, when he heard them and he knows them, he did not say, why you claim that way? But he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, "I am the most pious one amongst you. I know Allah more than anyone else. But I do this and this. I sleep sometime during the night and I pray other time. And I do siyam some days and I break my fast other days. وَأَتَزَوَّجُ النِّسَاءَ, and I will marry women." Because this is natural way. But he did not make any one of these 3 young companions down. They got the message and they learned what they decided was wrong. But nobody knows who's that person that he claimed he will not break his fast, he will not sleep or he will not marry a woman. And this is the way. When even if we, get defended sometime from the reactions of people, but we have to be more wise. We have to follow the ways of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And number two, for fiqh al-da'wah, we might have a bad result of anger. When we feel angry, and that consequences will not affect the angry person, but will affect the entire religion. Because when you show people that you are angry because something wrong happened, people will not judge you, but people will judge the entire religion. When you have some people, they really they extremely strict in their religion, people will accuse the religion, will not accuse those people. لما يكون عندك واحد متعصب شوية ويكون شديد على الناس هيسبوا في الدين، مش هيسبوا في الشخص نفسه. هقول لك يا عمي دين ايه اللي انت جايب؟ انت جايب دين جديد من عندك ولا ايه؟ صح؟ فهو ده this is the consequences of anger. When you convey the message with the anger, people will not accuse you, but people will accuse the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just to conclude that hadith with the bad result of anger, which is divorce. I know, and you know, we might have a lot of spouses. They are living together, maybe in haram way, because husband, they did not control their tongue, and they might say the word of divorce out of anger. And when somebody asks, I was so mad, I was angry and I divorced my wife. Yahi, tell me, do you think we have some people, they will divorce their wives while they are happy? No one will be happy when they divorce their wives, right? And they have to be angry. But this is the way that we need to learn. When Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he asked people, who is the most powerful amongst you? The one who is able to be able for wrestling other people? No. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam told them, الذي يملك نفسه وقت الغضب. The one who is able to control his anger or to control himself in the time of anger. Yeah. فأنت لما يحصل مشاكل بينك وبين زوجتك, don't go to the easiest way to say, go, you are divorced. You are the real loser, because you will regret later on because of the word. You try to prove yourself that you are a strong man, طيب روح يا حبيبي. Prove yourself, but you will cry later on, because Allah gave you two chances to divorce your wife and to return her back even without her agreement within the three quru, which is the three periods of time, which is 3 months. If you do so, you can return her within the period of time. Otherwise, she will be divorced. And if you did twice, and the third time you will not be excused. And I know some people, they might divorce their wives more than 10, 20 times. How come that they still living together? And they will be between two hard situations. To go through separation, and the children will get lost because the children will struggle between their dads and their moms, and they will be growing as they will have mental problems later on. Look at any couples that they go through divorce. Really, when you find some couples, they get divorced and they have a good, healthy, righteous children. ليه؟ لأن الأولاد when they go to their dad, he will talk badly against their mom. When they go to their mom, she will talk badly against their dad. And they will not trust any one of them, right? And they will be growing. They have no trust for their community, for their society, even for their religion. And who was the main purpose for that? Both of them. But I blame the man, the husband, more than no one will take the word from your tongue. Even if they kill you, don't say the word. And when I have counseling all the time, I will advise them, you can fight, you can beat each other, it's okay. You can just hit each other, but do not say the word of divorce, because any other situation will have solution. But divorce has no solution. You're gonna lose the first time, you're gonna lose the second time, and if you do the third time, there is no solution. حتى كان واحد يقول لك يعني تحرم عليك لا ابو حنيفه ولا مالك ولا الشافعي ولا حد يقدر يرجعها لك تاني، لان القران قال الطلاق مرتان. Divorce is only 2 times. خلاص. فإمساك بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان. To hold your wife after 2 times, to hold your wife with the ma'ruf, which is a good way of living according to your culture. أو تسريح بإحسان, or to divorce her with the ihsan. Ihsan, which is, you know, the perfect way. Even you will decide to leave her, but you will leave her with the ihsan. And this is it. A lot of Muslims, they are dealing with this situation every single day, divorce. And this is the biggest disease ever that we are facing, especially here. Everybody has the free will. When the wife doesn't like her husband, she will go to the court, file the divorce, and she will divorce him. Subhanallah. Al-Maskin, he cannot say anything, right? Or it could be in the other hand, برضو لا نريد أن نتحامل على النساء، لكن برضو في بعض الرجال, they are crazy. They might just ignore their wives for months and for years. Allah Azza wa Jal prohibited us to hold our wives, not to deal with them as a husband, or to release them from our responsibility. فإمساك بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان. And other ayah, فتذروها كالمعلقة. To leave her as the معلقة means she's not real wife and she's not divorced. Subhanallah. She cannot marry another man, and she cannot live a normal life with her husband. And finally, I know we took long time today because I would love to finish the hadith. Some foolish people, when they get angry, they might accuse the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. يسب الدين. Did you hear somebody when he got angry, he will accuse the religion? Sometimes they might accuse Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. حاشا لله. They might accuse Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Na'udhu billahi min al-khudna. And at least, even last week we learned how to get rid of the anger. When you feel that you are angry, there is few steps we need to do to remove the anger away from ourselves. To seek refuge in Allah, تستعيذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, تتوضأ, to make ablution, and if you are standing, sit. If you are sitting, lay down. Change your position, and also to remember the reward of al-kadhimin al-ghayz, the one who is able to control his anger. And this is what our beloved sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help all of us not to be angry, and to help all of us, if any one of us get angry, just to release himself from that anger as soon as possible, and to seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to make wudu or to change his position. And in the end of the hadith, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help all of us to stay calm and stay in good condition, as much as people try to tease him or to make him angry, but he will not follow the whispering of shaitan or the footsteps of shaitan. اللهم امين. نسألك يا الله يا واحد يا احد يا فرد يا صمد يا من لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا احد، نسألك ان تحفظ ديننا وان تحفظ دنيانا وان تحفظ علينا اعمالنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم انا نسألك الخير كله عاجله وآجله، ونعوذ بك من الشر كله عاجله وآجله. اللهم آمين. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.